What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Eric. Today I'm going to do a quick review of the first season of The Sopranos. I'm going to be reviewing each season as I go through this very, very famous show that somehow, believe it or not, I never checked out. The timing of its release was just really bad for me. When the seasons came out, when the first couple seasons came out, I was like, 20 years old. I was working a 12-hour job, and then next thing I'm in the army, next thing I'm in Iraq, and I never got an opportunity to check this series out. By the time I could finally check it out, things calmed down. It was probably in its third or fourth season, so I just I never jumped into it. I always planned to watch it when it came out on DVD. I was like, okay, I gotta get that. One of those things, and never got around to it. And it's crazy because I love mob movies, mob shows, anything mobster, anything gangster. I'm all about it. Whether it be some of the most famous like Godfather, Godfather 2, of course, the Goodfellas, Casino, the list goes on and on. The Irishman, the new movie, I absolutely love it. And even movies that are not so, well received, like the new Gotti movie with John Travolta. I actually liked it. I actually liked Gotti. And there are a few exceptions, a few mob movies I don't love, but I almost always can enjoy any kind of mob movies, mob shows. I'm all about it. So this is one that just, as one of the most famous, if not the most famous gangster show that, ever existed, for me to have never checked it out is just stupid. But I finally started checking it out, and I finished season 1, and I'm going to give my non-spoiler review. First of all, did I enjoy it? Absolutely. There's so many things about this I'm loving. I'm really looking forward to to finishing it all and watching all 6 seasons. I think there's 6 seasons, and reviewing them. But at the same time, did it blow me away? Like, holy shit, I can't believe I never saw this. Not yet, but it may get there. I think it will get there. Not yet. The first season, I wasn't completely blown away. There was a few things I didn't love about it. I'll get in that in the negatives. They're few and far between. There's a few things I didn't love about it. But overall, absolutely fascinating, absolutely awesome, absolutely just riveting at times. James Gandolfini obviously is amazing as Anthony Soprano. And, what I love most about this, though, is it strikes me as a more realistic look into what a gangster family, a mafia family would look like, because at the end of the day, they have to live here on the earth with the rest of us. They're not just constantly whacking people, and they're not just constantly, doing gangster stuff. They have families, they have regular lives, they have daughters, they have sons, and we get a glimpse into that and how that operates, how he's able to balance his family life, but also his mafia life.
Are you in the mafia?
Am I in the what?
Whatever you want to call it. Organized crime.
That's total crap. Who told you that?
Dad, I've lived in the house all my life. I've seen police come with warrants. I've seen you going out at 3 in the morning.
So you never seen Doc Cusimano go out at 3 in the morning on a call?
Did the Cusimano kids ever find $50,000 in Krugerrands and a .45 automatic while they were hunting for Easter eggs?
I'm in the waste management business. Everybody immediately assumes you're mobbed up. It's a stereotype, and it's offensive.
He's got to deal with his mom, who is kind of mean, not very grateful, and he's trying his best to help her out because that's what he's supposed to do. And it's just a crazy storyline with the mom and also his uncle. There are times things get really crazy. The uncle is now the boss of the family, but is he really, or is Tony Soprano really running things? Lots of interesting relationships, and in all of the guys within, the mafia, all of, his crew and everything, and how it all operates. You see that from a more realistic point of view. They don't just whack someone every time they don't pay, every time they're being disrespectful. That's not how it works. Although there are occasionally going to be those moments, don't get me wrong. But it's not like just constantly whacking people constantly. It's not like that, like some of the movies we see. And not that I don't love those movies, because I do. And not that they're not realistic. But when you pack everything into a 1.5, 2 hour movie, you're going to have more action, more killings, more violence. And in this, it's not as much. And I like that because it strikes me as more real. And Tony strikes me as more real. When he has to deal with people, when he has to do his mafia thing, you can tell he's a scary, intimidating, badass mofo. But he's going to therapy. I mean, there are times when you see he has to wrestle with some of the decisions he has to make. He's human. He has a good side to him, and you can see it. And he's a character that we grasp onto watching it. You like the guy, even though in real life, would I like the guy? No, because he'd probably yell at me and cuss me out and tell me to get the hell out of his face. But watching the show, I can see that other side to him. I can see that he actually cares. He doesn't want to whack people. He doesn't want to, have all this bad blood everywhere. He doesn't like that. He wants things to just, and he has a lot of issues in life, dealing with his mom, dealing with his family, his daughters growing up, getting ready for college. His son is, getting into trouble at times. And, he's dealing with all of this. He's going to see this psychiatrist, trying to keep that a secret because that kind of could be considered a weakness. Also could be considered, what are you out there, giving all this information? You're telling your whole life story to a psychiatrist? No, that's not going to fly. So he's trying to kind of keep that on the down low. People are a little bit finding out, though. There's been rumors, and it's all very interesting. But I love the therapy sessions, though, with Dr. Melfi here that you see behind him. She's absolutely awesome. She is the Karen from Goodfellas. So there are some cool, and also I noticed Junior here. Junior in the back. He's the uncle. You can see him there in the far back there with the glasses. And I said, man, he's familiar. Where do I know him from? Johnny Ola. That's Johnny freaking Ola, man. You know Johnny Ola? No, we never met. You know what I'm talking about if you've seen The Godfather Part 2. Johnny Ola. That's absolutely awesome. So it is a great cast, though. The main cast is awesome. All fantastic. And the first season, it did what it's supposed to do. It set the groundwork. I'm into it now, and I think this is only going to get better for you. I got a feeling this might be one of those shows where the first, season is not the best season. The best season might be, hopefully, season 3, season 4. It's going to get, really hot. I've heard that it kind of goes downhill the last couple seasons. We'll see what I think about it. But as far as season 1, just really entertaining, really fun. Every episode I look forward to. It's not like, again, action-packed, blow me away. It ain't no Breaking Bad. Maybe I'm a little spoiled based on some of the new stuff like Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. That stuff is a little more edge of your seat to me. So far, this could get there. It is pretty edge of your seat, but not as much as some of the newer shows I just mentioned. Even something like Ozark. The Ozark, I forgot what it's called, with Jason Bateman. But that show really pretty awesome as well. But I think for the first season, pretty good. Only a couple of negatives. First of all, not the main cast, but some of the other actors, secondary actors, I just sometimes, that line delivery is rough. And so there's some of that. And also there's some, what you would call convenient writing, just coincidental writing, right place, right time. It happens quite a bit. Now, maybe it was the best thing that they could do. Coincidences happen in real life. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but there are times where you're like, really? That's convenient. So we'll see if that gets any better. But overall, I'm really enjoying it. This is going to be probably the only thing I'm watching until I'm probably going to binge this thing. So look forward to a Sopranos season 2 review. But as for season 1, I didn't think it was, masterpiece yet. This might be a masterpiece of a show once I'm all said and done. But as of now, I'm going to say this was freaking awesome. I really enjoyed it. Season 1 of The Sopranos. Looking forward to more. Let me know if y'all have seen. I'm sure. Please don't spoil me in the comment section for the future seasons, but I'm definitely looking forward to where this is going to go and the future of this show, because the first season sets the tone very, very nicely. And you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for checking out this video. We'll talk to you next time.